It's game number 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals here on EA Sports. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Hey everyone, with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Celtics. The Brooklyn Nets control the opening tip. To Hollis Jefferson. Durant to Hollis Jefferson. Short jumper off the mark. And look out. Big finish at the rim. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. Missed it. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Time for some new personnel into the game. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. We're back with more after this. On to the second quarter. Neither team... lays it up and in.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Brooklyn secures the rebound. Here comes the screen. Count the bucket for 2.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Working the outside. Can't connect from in close. The follow won't go either. Tried to slam it down, but it comes out. Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
The He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. For three. No good. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
And stuffs it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Turns and slams it down. Cruises inside for 2. Rolling key from 3/4 court. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Celtics have it. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. They'll get it to Durant. Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Add 2 points to the board. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it, on the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
To Walker. A pass stolen by the Nets. Here's Durant for 2. Kevin Durant looking good. 4 for 5.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. To Durant. To Irving. Here comes the screen. Irving to Durant. And strokes it.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a proud city.
Durant to Irving. For Durant, down low. Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Nothing going here on that drive. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Durant. Surveys the floor. Just off the mark. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Durant. Not that time. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Nets have it. Kevin Durant lets it fly, and he hits. Deep three. At the buzzer, 3 quarters down with the Celtics in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
He gets it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Irving To Durant. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, and nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys down by 9. Durant lets it fly. A fundamental shot right there. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer, no. He's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His team down 9. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
And he finishes at the rim.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Kyrie across the timeline. 9-point margin. Down low Durant. Flushes it home.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Nets get it back. Kyrie with the rock. Passed it off. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Layup goes down. Well done.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here's Durant for 2. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw is good. It's a 3-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Now the Nets going to take a timeout. They're down big in this 4th quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Irving goes to the left side. To Irving. Can't connect. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
And his canter above the rim. Count the basket inside. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics. They'll take a commanding 2-0 lead into Game 3 of this 5-game series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics edged out a close victory in today's game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent.